Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel. Here are the NBA regular season standings updates, game result, and the game schedule for tomorrow. For the game result, in the first game, the Dallas Mavericks got their second straight win after defeating the Utah Jazz with a score of 138-120. Klay Thompson was the top scorer for the Dallas Mavericks with 23 points, followed by Max Christie and Brandon Williams scored 22 points each and Najee Marshall added 16 points. Keontae George was the top scorer for the Utah Jazz with 29 points, followed by Bryce Sensabaugh scored 25 points. In the second game, the Boston Celtics got their second straight win after defeating the Atlanta Hawks with a score of 132-106. Jaylen Brown was the top scorer for the Boston Celtics with 41 points, followed by Sam Hauser scored 30 points. Neemias Queta and Anfernee Simons added 14 points. Ono Kongu was the top scorer for the Atlanta Hawks with 21 points, followed by Nickeil Alexander-Walker scored 18 points. The Detroit Pistons got their second straight win after defeating the Indiana Pacers with a score of 121-78. Cade Cunningham, Duncan Robinson, and Javonte Green was the top scorer for the Detroit Pistons with 16 points each, followed by Jalen Duren added 15 points. Jarris Walker was the top scorer for the Indiana Pacers with 13 points, followed by Tony Bradley scored 12 points. The Phoenix Suns snapped their two-game losing streak after defeating the New York Knicks with a score of 106-99. Devin Booker was the top scorer for the Phoenix Suns with 27 points, followed by Grayson Allen scored 16 points. Mark Williams had 14 points and 9 rebounds, and Jordan Goodwin added 13 points. Karl Anthony Towns was the top scorer for the New York Knicks with a double-double performance of 23 points and 11 rebounds. And Miles McBride also scored 23 points. The San Antonio Spurs got their second straight win after defeating the Minnesota Timberwolves with a score of 126-123. Victor Wanyama was the top scorer for the San Antonio Spurs with 39 points and 9 rebounds, followed by De'Aaron Fox made a double-double performance of 25 points and 12 assists. Kel Johnson scored 20 points and Dylan Harper added 9 points. Anthony Edwards was the top scorer for the Minnesota Timberwolves with 55 points, followed by Jaden McDaniels scored 23 points. The Miami Heat beat the Oklahoma City Thunder with a score of 122-120. Bam Adebayo was the top scorer for the Miami Heat with a double-double performance of 30 points and 12 rebounds, followed by Norman Powell scored 19 points. Pelle Larsson had 16 points and Andrew Wiggins added 15 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the top scorer for the Oklahoma City Thunder with 39 points, followed by Aaron Wiggins scored 18 points. The Golden State Warriors got their three-game winning streak after defeating the Charlotte Hornets with a score of 136-116. DeAnthony Melton was the top scorer for the Golden State Warriors with 24 points, followed by Draymond Green scored 20 points. Brandon Podziemski had 16 points and Stephen Curry added 14 points. Brandon Miller was the top scorer for the Charlotte Hornets with 28 points, followed by Con Newpel made a double-double performance of 24 points and 11 rebounds. The Denver Nuggets got their four-game winning streak after defeating the Washington Wizards with a score of 121-115. Jamal Murray was the top scorer for the Denver Nuggets with 42 points, followed by Tim Hardaway scored 30 points. Peyton Watson had 21 points and Aaron Gordon added 8 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists. Keshawn George was the top scorer for the Washington Wizards with 29 points, followed by Chris Middleton scored 16 points. In the last game, the Portland Trail Blazers got their second straight win after defeating the Los Angeles Lakers with a score of 132-116. Shaedon Sharpe was the top scorer for the Portland Trail Blazers with 25 points, followed by Jeremy Grant and Caleb Love scored 22 points each and Donovan Clingan made a double-double performance of 18 points and 11 rebounds. Marcus Smart was the top scorer for the Los Angeles Lakers with 25 points, followed by LeBron James scored 20 points and 9 rebounds. And here are the NBA regular season standings updates. For the Eastern Conference standings, the number one in the Eastern Conference standings is Detroit Pistons with a record of 30 wins and 10 losses. The number 2 is Boston Celtics with a record of 26 wins and 15 losses. The number 3 is New York Knicks with a record of 25 wins and 17 losses. The number 4 is Toronto Raptors with a record of 25 wins and 18 losses. The number 5 is Orlando Magic with a record of 23 wins and 18 losses. The number 6 is Cleveland Cavaliers with a record of 24 wins and 19 losses. The number 7 is Philadelphia 76ers with a record of 22 wins and 18 losses. The number 8 is Miami Heat with a record of 22 wins and 20 losses. The number 9 is Chicago Bulls with a record of 19 wins and 22 losses. The number 10 is Atlanta Hawks with a record of 20 wins and 24 losses. The number 11 is Milwaukee Bucks with a record of 17 wins and 24 losses. The number 12 is Charlotte Hornets with a record of 15 wins and 27 losses. The number 13 is Brooklyn Nets with a record of 12 wins and 27 losses. The number 14 is Washington Wizards with a record of 10 wins and 31 losses. The number 15 is Indiana Pacers with a record of 10 wins and 33 losses. For the Western Conference standings updates, the number 1 in the Western Conference standings is Oklahoma City Thunder with a record of 35 wins and 8 losses. The number 2 and number 3 is San Antonio Spurs and Denver Nuggets with a record of 29 wins and 13 losses. The number 4 is Minnesota Timberwolves with a record of 27 wins and 16 losses. The number 5 is Houston Rockets with a record of 24 wins and 15 losses. The number 6 is Los Angeles Lakers with a record of 24 wins and 16 losses. The number 7 is Phoenix Suns with a record of 25 wins and 17 losses. The number 8 is Golden State Warriors with a record of 24 wins and 19 losses. The number 9 is Portland Trail Blazers with a record of 21 wins and 22 losses. The number 10 is LA Clippers with a record of 18 wins and 23 losses. The number 11 is Memphis Grizzlies with a record of 17 wins and 23 losses. The number 12 is Dallas Mavericks with a record of 17 wins and 26 losses. The number 13 is Utah Jazz with a record of 14 wins and 28 losses. The number 14 is Sacramento Kings with a record of 12 wins and 30 losses. The number 15 is New Orleans Pelicans with a record of 10 wins and 34 losses. And here are the games scheduled for tomorrow, January 19th, Monday morning. In the first game, the Memphis Grizzlies will face the Orlando Magic in the O2 Arena in London at 1 a.m. In the second game, at 8 a.m., Chicago Bulls vs Brooklyn Nets and Houston Rockets vs New Orleans Pelicans. At 9 a.m., Denver Nuggets vs Charlotte Hornets. At 10 a.m., Sacramento Kings vs Portland Trail Blazers. In the last game at 10:30 a.m., Los Angeles Lakers vs Toronto Raptors.